Welcome back to DVC Weekly. This is episode 23. My name is Jason Erpelding. I'm the broker of Buy and Sell DVC, along with Scott Ferrioli.
I'm the owner of DVC-Rental.com and Buy and Sell DVC.com.
If you're looking to rent points or rent out your points, you want to go to DVC-Rental. If you're looking to buy a property or you're looking to sell your property, you want to go to Buy and Sell DVC.com.
I'm putting that dash to save the cash.
Yes. And today is July 14th, 2021. Your 11-month booking window is June 14th, 2022. Your 7-month window is February 14th, 2022.
Valentine's Day. So get those rent requests in soon because Valentine's Day does sell out.
And those of you that plan in advance and you're looking at possibly purchasing, just remember that when you purchase, it takes about 6 to 8 weeks to close, another 2 weeks for Disney to set up your account, load the points. So if you're planning on buying and you're looking for a certain date and you're worried about the 7 to 11 month window, just keep those things in mind. So today in the last episode, we did some quick questions with Scott because we hadn't done that in a while. And now
it's his turn.
And now it's my turn.
Now it's Jason's turn. We'll see what Jason says. All right, Jason. Now, no copying all the stuff that I did last time. So one Disney character can visit your holiday party. Who are you choosing?
So I am going to go, I just have to go with the classic answer. I'm going with Mickey Mouse.
See, I was originally thinking Mickey Mouse just because he's the head honcho. I'm like, you know what? Captain Jack would be fun to party with.
But I'm going with Mickey Mouse because I remember, like, whenever I come across Mickey Mouse in a park or whatever, like, I still get this huge smile. So I have to go with Mickey Mouse. And my 9-year-old is, unfortunately, still has not had a chance to get a photo with Mickey Mouse. That's one of his goals. So I have to go with Mickey Mouse.
Oh, always a solid choice. All right, so you can have a lifetime pass to one Walt Disney World park. Which one are you choosing?
So I'm going with the classic here answer on number 2. I'm going with Magic Kingdom. I have to pick Magic Kingdom. So many options to do there. I'm going with Magic Kingdom.
All right, so you're at the DVC pool because there's no other pools worth going to. Are you going on the water slides? I know I've seen video of you on the water slides before. Are you going on water slides, or will we find you laying poolside?
I'm going to be on the water slides.
Yeah, I had a feeling you were going to go there. Right?
So I think it's my kids right now are 9 and 11, and they're constantly going down the water slides, and I'm usually going down the water slides with them. So it's definitely water slides. Before kids, it would have been more poolside. Now, and it's definitely water slides.
Jason's like a big kid, so I mean, you'll see him racing his kids up the stairs, pushing them out of the way so he can get down there first.
Nobody ever gets injured, I promise.
They haven't died at least. So what is your favorite month to visit Walt Disney World?
Favorite? Well, you skipped number 4,
I could always go back to that.
Okay, just making sure. Favorite month. So if you remember Scott, he picked a 30-day period, went over 2 months. I'm going to do the same. I'm going to pick February 15th to March 15th.
Screw Valentine's Day. He hates Valentine's Day. I'm not coming on Valentine's Day. The next day is perfect, though.
So I would say February 15th to March 15th. I love that time of the year. It's generally like our winter, if you will, is.
There might be a day it gets a little cool.
A little cool, but it's starting to warm up. And then, of course, beginning of March, you have the time change. And that time of year, it's like because you have Thanksgiving, Christmas, there's all sorts of stuff going on, the New Year, and then you have Valentine's Day, and then it's
Jason season, open Jason season.
And then it's, I don't know, I like that time of year. The weather's great. It's definitely not too hot then. It shouldn't be. You're not going to have the afternoon thunderstorms, and it's perfect, I think.
Oh, that's a good choice. So when you go out, when you're going to the parks and you're looking for food, are you more of a dinner guy or are you looking forward to dessert?
So I am more of a dessert guy. I'm always going to pick dessert. My kids are more dessert. It's what are the dessert options? What's here? What's there? That's definitely dessert.
I had a feeling you were going to go that route, especially after that like Pirate's Treasure thing was that you mentioned. Miller, is that Miller's?
Yeah, Miller's Ale House,
I have to try that.
Captain Jack's, yes.
Yeah, after I saw your eyes light up when we did that segment, I was like, I think he's going to go dessert here. All right, so what is your favorite snack at Walt Disney World?
So my favorite snack, so when I worked for Disney Vacation Club, it was when the open house was at the boardwalk. So I spent a lot of time at the boardwalk.
Lucky.
So my favorite snack area, if you will, is the boardwalk cart. Are you familiar with the boardwalk cart? Okay. So
I'm trying to figure out what you're gonna like from there, though, because again, I love boardwalk. I haven't had much from the carts though, so I'm wondering where you're going.
I would a lot of times I would get the French fries from there.
Okay.
So I would have to pick that as my favorite snack because it takes me back to the 90s, if you will, which that seems like forever ago. But I love the area. You're there on the boardwalk. There's always stuff going on. Like you've mentioned before, it's one of your favorite DVC resorts. So, and most people probably have never even, I'm guessing, maybe I'm wrong, but the boardwalk cart area, the carts there. And I mean.
No, that's a great choice because that's not something that's super popular. And I mean, the fact that, a lot of this is with Disney is that I mentioned last episode, like Animal Kingdom, like Boardwalk, they're kind of like special places in my heart just because they were one of the first ones I went to and I went, oh my God, I can't believe I'm here. You sit there, you're like, I'm going for French fries, all the stuff on Disney property, all the snacks, all the food. You went with French fries from a cart, which you go, are you serious? But you go, just the fact that brings you back, your mind goes back to that time. And that's like, I won't say your happy place, but it's a feeling you get from just those French fries there. And that's one of the really cool things with Disney.
And yeah, and if you go from the boardwalk cart and you go around and you walk towards Epcot, you've walked past ESPN and you're walking towards Epcot, up on the left-hand side, I don't know what the area is called, but that's where I also proposed to my wife as well. So, so I worked in that area, proposed to my wife, and then the boardwalk cart. So that's what I would have to go with as my favorite snack.
Oh, that's a very cool story. I didn't know about that, so that's nice. So your favorite DVC resort?
So my favorite DVC resort, now this does change all the time. So this, as of today, my favorite DVC resort, I would have to say is Bay Lake Tower. I love Bay Lake Tower. I love the fact that it's right across the street from Magic Kingdom, or if I have my lifetime pass, I can just walk right there.
There you go.
And
maybe a transportation with the lifetime pass or something, like a golf cart, maybe that comes with your lifetime pass because you're so close.
And I also like the lake view. Now, I've never done the bass fishing tours on that lake, but I'm sure that lake is full of bass. And then you can see the fireworks at Magic Kingdom. You can walk to the Contemporary. I would have to say, and I also like the fact that the rooms are not, the resort is, whatever
C-shaped, I guess.
C-shaped. So the rooms are not square, it's not, your one bedroom's not like this. It's a little, I don't know what you call that. But
maybe one of the greatest things I've ever seen.
Did you see that? The rooms are, it's not
square.
They're not square. They're just, each room's a little bit different, which makes them more unique. So you could be in this room. So that's another reason I like Bay Lake Tower.
I was gonna say, this is one of the things I love doing the shows with Jason is that we never go over anything in advance pretty much. So I don't know what he's going to say. We kind of riff off each other, and that was a lot of fun right there.
Well, I'm sure someone out there that's an architect I don't know what.
I don't know the word.
I don't know the word, so that's what I'm going with.
That was great.
And I love the one bedrooms there. I love the one bedrooms at Bay Lake Tower. Because my son also likes to sleep on the pull-out chair there.
I'm laughing. I'm almost teary here. Sorry. Next one. If you get first in line at any Walt Disney World attraction the rest of your life, what are you choosing?
So now, if you remember, Scott's lifetime pass was Epcot.
Yes.
But he chose a ride at Magic Kingdom.
That doesn't make a lot of sense, does it?
Well, I didn't say anything.
I did not think that out properly.
I did not. But I would have to
Jason,
pick.
I'm going to be smart and I'm going to go with Magic Kingdom here because I'm at Bay Lake Tower already with my free pass to Magic Kingdom.
And I'm going to pick Splash Mountain.
There you go.
I'm going to pick Splash Mountain. That, to me, that I love the ride. Plus, like Scott said earlier in his questions, it always has a long wait time. So I'm going with Splash Mountain.
Yeah, that's a great choice. Are you upset about the possible changeover? Eventually it's coming with, Princess and the Frog?
I'm going to say no comment.
Okay.
I feel like this is going to, I don't want this episode to go viral because of this Splash Mountain change.
Skipping to the next one. What attraction will you most likely never go on again? It's like Princess and the Frog Splash Mountain version.
So in past episodes, I have motion sickness. So I'm going to pick Space Mountain. Because the last time that myself and my two sons were on the ride, we got off the ride, all three of us said we're never going to go on it again because maybe it's just too much for me. I think most people think it's...
Yeah, Space Mountain's not one that typically gets a lot of people sick.
Right. And then like your son, that's the coaster junkie, probably,
On
a scale of 0 to 10,
yeah.
it's nothing for him. That's like brushing his teeth, I'm assuming. For us, it was like, I don't know, it's too herky-jerky here and there for me.
It does,
Again, my motion sickness, I don't know if you can get any worse than my motion sickness. If I get out of the car too fast, sometimes it's too much.
You're good on a boat?
As long as I can see the shore.
Okay. All right. So I was originally thinking of like fishing, but sometimes I get a little seasick on fishing boats. But I was also then thinking the Disney transportation. There's no issues with you taking the boat.
No issues with that.
Okay.
It's only if I went I would never go deep sea. Like if someone says I'm going to go 5 miles offshore, I would not attend.
Yeah, that gets me a good amount of time. So yeah, that stinks. All right. Last one. What is the best tip you want to give someone visiting Walt Disney World for the first time?
So my best tip would be, maybe a list of things, but one would be to relax and don't overplan the trip. Like if it's your first trip, and you would get, and then you reached out to people that go to Walt Disney World on a regular basis. This person's going to say, well, you have to do this and this. They're going to list you 10 things you have to do. This person's going to say 10 things you have to do. To me, it's like if you have kids and they're under 10, to me, I would plan it. I would stay like at Bay Lake Tower, and I would go to Magic Kingdom frequently, and I would just kind of maybe play it by ear, which is maybe scary for people when they say they're going to Walt Disney World because they want to have everything planned out. Or if you have teenagers and you say, well, we want to go to Hollywood Studios, so then it's like, okay, well, let's stay at Boardwalk. So I would kind of, I guess, I'm not answering this question very well because the best tip to me is relax, slow down, and just figure out, your family, who you're vacationing with, what their likes and dislikes are. Because, some people that have 2 kids, 6 and 4, they may come for 3 days and just go all 3 days to Magic Kingdom, and they're going to have a blast. So
that's good. I think it's kind of like, know who you're going with and be a little flexible because stuff's going to happen, things are going to break down. Just kind of like roll with it. And if you know your party, that obviously will help out a lot.
And like Scott mentioned last time, like he was saying, go back to the resort. Like to me, if you are that family that's going to go to Magic Kingdom, you stay at Bay Lake Tower, you can just walk there. Okay, we've kind of hit a wall here. Let's go back to the resort. Stay in the room that's a little, and then relax a little bit, take a nap. Go back to the Magic Kingdom, and I think you're going to love it. Now, and then if you're going to come on a regular basis, then you can start doing this and this, and then you can start getting into a pattern of what you like to do. But the first time, I understand a lot of times you're going to copy what other people have done because you're getting that feedback, but you kind of want to look at all the options in front of you and say, what's best for you?
Yeah, that's a great idea. Because I see a lot of people online, they'll go through and they've got their whole days planned out based on what other people have recommended to them, and it's they're not exactly thinking about what's best for their family. It's, because nobody's vacation is going to be the same, and everybody's going to react differently. So,
and everyone's completely different as far as what they like. And
excellent. It's food of the week time.
oh, it is. Oh my God! I didn't know if there was more questions coming or not.
No, unless anyone else is going to ask us anything, I think we're good. We've got all 10.
So now we're on to Scott's food of the week.
Come here, I'm gonna eat you! Get in my belly!
So for this food of the week, Jason's gonna love this one as well. I got the brownie with walnuts on it from the San Francisco Pastry Company at Universal Studios. This is the same place I got that caramel cheesecake from a couple episodes ago. And it's $3.99, plus you do get a discount with being a pass holder. It's a nice size, it's very thick and fudgy, and that's what drew me to it. As I saw it, and it was probably nice size, an inch thick or so, and it looked solid. Sometimes about brownies, like they're cakey, or this one looked really solid and thick, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna rip into this brownie. And it was so fudgy that it was hard biting through it. Like when we used a knife, I was trying to cut through it a little bit. It was hard to cut through. It reminded me of like Little Debbie's brownies. Like I almost thought about running into the pantry and getting a little pack of little Debbie's. It's got like little like M&M's things on it. It's just like it had the same similar taste, like a thick, processed, just not so great treat. I'm very sorry. This has scored my lowest so far at a 4.2. I will not get this again. I will not recommend it. You're better off spending, $1.50 for a whole pack of Little Debbie's brownies because it tastes just like this. There's going to be something good eventually. I'm going to find something that it blows me away. It's coming up. I'm going to get some good stuff. I try to be honest. I'm sorry. I don't want to paint everything negatively. It's just, I want to be as upfront as honest because I see so many people where everything they eat is a 10. And I'm like, no, it's not. Not everything here is perfect, but we're going to find the best stuff for you. Jason and I will find the best items. Eventually he'll eat something.
Well, I did have one food review. I loved it.
23. We're at 23 episodes. He's had one. I've been on the hook for everything else.
All right, now we're just going to do a quick review of the rental process. We're going to let Scott discuss that.
The best thing to do is to go on to DVC-Rental.com. On our website, if you know approximately when you want to go, the best thing to do be to click on our point calculator first. Because when you click on our point calculator, you can put your set of dates that you want to go or any set of dates you want. And it'll show you exactly how much every single room is for you in both points, or there's a button you can toggle between the two, between the points and the dollar amounts. So it does the calculation for you as well. So once you find what you're looking for, then you want to go to our check availability tool. So there's a button to check availability. There's in the drop down under renters, there's a check availability button, and put in your dates. And currently what happens is it sends us everything and then we check the availability for you. Our team will go in there and check with DVC, see if the room is available. We'll let you know if the resort you want is available or if there's any other options. However, we do have a brand new feature that's going to be rolled out very, very shortly that's going to do everything on the front page for you. So essentially it's going to be like hotels.com or the Disney website. You put in your dates, you click the button. It's going to, instead of waiting for our team to go manually check everything for you, our system is going to be able to check everything for you, and it'll show you exactly what's available, little information for each room, a little picture of the room next to it. You'll be able to just click the Book Now button and send the request over that way. So it'll save a lot of time for all of our renters. So instead of waiting for us to manually do it, we're going to be able to do it for you automatically and then book it from there.
So one question is, especially if I know there's a lot of people that have rented and they've rented through the years, they know everything. So if someone's a brand new renter and they go to check this and then it's not available. And then they go to check this and then it's not available. So let's say they get into three things and it's not available. Number one, Disney Vacation Club at this point is very, very popular. Members use their points. Members like to make reservations 11 months in advance. So it's not that they're checking stuff that everyone else wants to go. There's a lot of things that are not available, especially if you're trying to book something, under 7 months.
Yep.
So is the best option for them to watch the confirm reservation page? Because that's where...
They could possibly watch the confirm reservation page. I mean, we update that several times a week when we get new confirm reservations in. Another option is that I'm set up as a Disney travel agent as well, so I could always book rooms directly with Disney for you. It's going to be the same exact price as Disney for the rooms because it's booked as a TA, so you're not going to save the 40% that we're typically cheaper than Disney, but we will be able to give you the best price that Disney has available. And I mean, technically, if we book a room for you as a TA, and then if you keep an eye on the confirm, you can lock in the room as a TA through us, so that way you know you've got your room. And then if a confirmed reservation does become available, we can book you the confirmed reservation and then just cancel the travel agent room that we've booked for you.
And we don't have to use any names here, but I'm sure that you have people that rent from you almost every single year, get the reservation that they want. So what's their secret? Is it just that they're inquiring right at the 11 months? Or
potentially,
or is that a secret that you can't share?
No. There's no other secret besides, honestly, the earlier you contact us in advance, the higher probability that we'll be able to book something for you. Or if you're a little bit flexible, if you say, I'm flexible on these dates a little bit, or you know what, I really want Beach Club this year, but Beach Club's tough, or you happen to have a small wait list for Beach Club at this point, but I've got a great backup, and Grand Floridian or Boardwalk, those are great too. We'll be able to find something for you. Just any flexibility you have with dates or resorts definitely helps out a lot, because sometimes a resort could be gone, or there could be a small wait list. So I mean, again, any options you have where you go, these are all deluxe resorts. So if, maybe your top one choice is not available, maybe saving the next up for 40% off Disney's prices might be a good choice. So again, any further out in flexibility will help out the most.
And the key is to be close to that 11 months.
Oh yeah,
as possible. To arrange everything with your family or whoever you're traveling with to say, hey, let's try and find something that we want so we can try and make this reservation, or contact DVC-Rental, 11 months and 2 weeks out to give them a heads up, or whatever the case may be. Because if you contact them 18 months in advance, that's not going to do them any good.
Yeah, 18 months in advance, everything's going to be available, because the first you can book is 11 months. So we get people who reach out to us all the time. I'm looking for something 18 months, 2 years in advance. That's where you go to our point calculator, figure out exactly how much it's going to cost. Again, the price could change possibly over, a year from now. But, that'll give you a nice ballpark of what you're going to be looking to spend. And then if you've got some time before 11 months, I'd say reach out to us maybe a week prior or something like that. So that way we could try to schedule things for you, possibly try to line up the DVC members so that they're able to book it exactly at that 11-month window for you. So again, there's not much we could do 18 months in advance, but, close to 11 months, a little bit before 11 months if you can, that would be fantastic.
So again, the key is a little bit before 11 months if you can, and watch the confirmed reservations.
Yes.
Because you have a lot of people out there that are completely flexible with when they can travel. They just watch that page. Oh, I want this one. I want this,
Yeah, and the confirmed reservations are mostly for more last minute stays. These are normally DVC members who have booked stuff 11 months in advance, and now they're 2 months out and something's popped up so they can't go. So, if you're looking for, 10 months from now, you don't sit there and wait on the confirmed reservations page thinking that, I'm just waiting for something to pop up. That's when you do the check availability, because, we could probably book, 60 different rooms for you. Don't wait for something to pop up on confirmed reservations. Confirmed reservations really for last minute stuff, like when there's nothing left through Disney. We go, but we have these available, last minute ones for you. So don't be just waiting on confirmed reservations. Check availability first.
Well, hopefully you appreciated those rental tips from Scott, and we appreciate you watching. And please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave any comments of stuff that you'd like to see. And if anybody out there would like to add anything to our videos, you can always reach out to me, Jason at buyandselldvc.com, and you can share your personal experience as well.
Thank you very much. We appreciate you guys. Have a wonderful day.
Thanks.